Hey guys, I'm Aid Lewis, singer, songwriter and producer, and today we're going to give you a tour around where we've been recording for the last 2 years at Rafa Studios. This is where we recorded our last and second album, BU. It was a different environment. There was 5 people kind of in and out during lockdown towards the beginning. It was just so much fun. But going back to last week's video, I said a few things. I used the word vibrant and I also said spend myself. None of this makes sense, but this is all totally new to me, so bear with me. I did say I've recently enrolled on a YouTube course. Perhaps in a later video we'll do an insight to what I've learned from the course and what I'm trying to get out of this. But for today, let's come in, check out the studio, meet the producer, and also give you more of an insight of how we recorded the new song, Believe and Receive. Thank you so much, guys.
No, working with Aid on this was actually like, it was a really good experience because I'm so used to Aid coming in with like 4 or 5 other blokes and just laying down like a nice chill acoustic record. Whereas this time Aid dropped me a message on Facebook and was like, oh, I've spent a while and like I've made this really cool thing. I want you to check it out. I had a listen through, I was like, is this Aid? And I really vibed with it straight away. I was like, yeah, let's do this. I'm well up for it. And he came in and then we just sat and chilled and made this record. And I think we're both really happy with how it's turned out. So
everything's always been a catch-up. You know, I started music quite late. It wasn't something that I was born into, even though my dad was a musician. I hit it quite late. So I guess everything I've released so far has always been something that I've wanted to express out of myself. And this time round, I mean, we've just released the new album BU, and I just felt I needed some freedom to create something a little bit more light, a little bit more fun, and a bit more of a true reflection of who I am and what inspires me as a musician as well as an artist and a producer. Just by like adding the sevenths and stuff, just jazz, Callum, just jazz. Firstly, the track is titled Believe and Receive, which is about believing and being open to receiving as well, without having that kind of voice in the back of your head or overthinking anything too much. And secondly, I'll be honest, it started as a 3 AM kind of a smoked out studio early in the morning, and just trying something different is always a thing when you have some drinks or have something the night before you record. It's either going to sound great the next day or shit. There's nothing in the middle. Sweet, and then maybe I try a lower one. If you could just drop me in for 4 bars of the original, just so I can grab that harmony. Yeah, I messaged Callum kind of after my midnight antics of getting everything recorded. I had a demo all patterned and ready to go. And yeah, I just bounced it with Callum, and it was something completely different. We've never worked on something like this together.
This is much more, I don't want to say commercial, but commercial. I think it'll appeal to like a lot of younger people like my age. I'm only 23. And I think a lot of like my mates would love this kind of stuff. We got a lot of hip hop references, some like cool new like synth sounds, which is different to Aid's like acoustic, more folky, stripped back kind of style. So yeah, I'm really liking how this turned out.
I knew that Callum was the right person. Having worked with him with the album, it's just an easy process. I mean, we kind of chilled out for a little while, had some drinks, bounced some ideas off, and it just worked so well. There's always been this concept of, is Aid Lewis a band? Is Aid Lewis a solo performer? And it's one of these very complicated things. I mean, Aid Lewis is Aid Lewis. It's obviously my name, but it's also it's a way of releasing and expressing myself. And I think, you know, I've got 5 really dedicated and fantastic band members for the live performances, but at the same time, I think this is kind of me just going into my own zone and kind of really allowing things to just flow naturally, whatever comes out. And, you know, heavily inspired from a Netflix program called The Defiant Ones. I mean, Dr. Dre, old school hip hop, that's kind of always been what I've listened to. Grime, there's so many genres that I listen to. But obviously I've only ever stuck with the acoustic folk style songwriting. And to jump out of the cage a little bit and to do something like this has just been, yeah, it's just been so much fun and freeing, I guess, to let just the music kind of take its shape. Yeah, I'm
really nice.
Yeah, really happy with that, man.
Cool.
Thank you so much for watching the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit subscribe for videos every 2 weeks, Sunday 6 p.m. Today's video has been an insight, meeting the producer, talking about the new single, and also next video we're going to be in the home studio to find out where it all starts and how everything comes together from a simple idea into this full track. Thank you so much and take care.